This weekend, federal, state, and local leaders came together to discuss the importance of protecting Medicaid and Social Security in Southern Illinois. Just last week, House Republicans proposed a budget directing a congressional committee to find $880 billion of cuts within Medicaid. I stopped by a roundtable in East St. Louis yesterday to hear from officials who say those cuts could have devastating impacts.
Once you do that, you're harming people and you're harming their ability to live. And that's not what government should be doing.
Inside Clyde C. Jordan Senior Citizen Center, leaders from Washington, Illinois, and East St. Louis all had a seat at the table.
We wanted to educate the public to what's going on in D.C., the possible impact that those decisions can have on these vulnerable communities.
Just last week, House Republicans proposed a budget that would gut Medicaid benefits and cut thousands of jobs at the Social Security Administration.
We want to cut waste, we want to cut fraud out of government, but the cuts that are being proposed are of a scale that would not just cut the fat, it would cut the meat of these programs.
For Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi, it's not just a professional issue.
I'm a child of food stamps and public housing. I would not be here but for those programs. So when SNAP and food stamps is also on the chopping block along with Medicaid, it becomes a personal issue for me.
An issue the congressman says will impact Illinois greatly. Since 3.4 million Illinoisans rely on Medicaid, 50% of all births are funded by Medicaid, and 2/3 of seniors in nursing homes are funded through Medicaid. State Senator Christopher Belt worries about the people he represents in East St. Louis, Cahokia Heights, and Brooklyn.
It would have an impact to people in the urban community and to people in the rural community who lean on those benefits to make it from day to day.
While these Democratic leaders feel the uncertainty, they want those listening to know a few things.
We're going to get through this, and we'll be better for it.
Speak up and speak out. It's so important. It makes a big difference.
Members of Congress are asking people to call their elected officials and tell them how you feel about these cuts before their elected leaders take to a vote.